The sun is over, but the night is still our truth. Yeah. You're reaching for your keys, don't know where to stand, while I'm trying to hold on to your heavy hand. The air from the hallway is starting to chill, but we haven't even had our quiet fill. Don't leave yet, hit the morning wait. Underneath the weight of a blank slate, we can steer another hour from the dawn, keeping the midnight fire burning on. The city is awakened, but we're staying still, drinking in the silence till we get our fill. Why you rushing out to the noise of the day, when there ain't a thing standing in our way? Don't leave yet, the morning wait, underneath the weight of a blank slate, we can steal another hour from the dawn, keeping the midnight fire burning on. Stay put, yeah. Stay put, yeah. Stay another life. But traffic is a hum on the other side of the wall, waiting for the heavy ghost of a thought to fall. I can see the silver light cutting through the blind, leaving every other worry far behind. Take off the jacket, let it hit the rug, caught inside the current of a heavy, steady tug. Why you looking for the door when the heat is here, making every hesitation finally disappear? The world is demanding, but the world can wait, while we're navigating through a private state. No more schedules, no more where to be, setting all the locked up energy completely free. We're borrowing time from the afternoon, sinking in the rhythm of a midnight tune. Let the coffee get cold in the porcelain cup, while we're building all the heavy pressure up. I follow the arc of the way that you breathe, knowing exactly what you want to achieve. We stay in the bubble, safe from the cold, the best kind of story that was ever told. What you need, I'll show you the way in. I drop a signal in the center of the dark, igniting every corner from a tiny spark. You catch the frequency, you catch the tone, the best kind of feeling I have ever known. Follow my cue, let the pulse be the guide. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. Set the tempo, heavy and deep, a sacred kind of promise that we're gonna keep. Yeah. A subtle shift with a tilt of the head, echoing the secrets that we haven't said. You match the cadence, you match the sight, underneath the cover of the midnight sky. Follow my cue, let the pulse be the guide. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. I set the tempo, heavy and deep, a sacred kind of promise that we're gonna keep. Navigating spaces where the words don't reach, into all the lessons that I'm trying to teach. You mirror every motion, mirror every drift, giving the healing No more hesitation, no more holding back. Putting every worry on a different track. I lead the dance across the wooden floor, always delivering and asking for more. The silent direction is loud and clear, making every fraction of the doubt disappear. We're writing out the chapters of a brand new book, caught in the heavy gravity of love. Follow the arc of the way that I move, settling deeper in the physical groove. The choreography is written in the skin, knowing exactly where the beats begin. No more distance, no more cold divide. Let the internal ocean turn to tide. You pick up the rhythm without any sound, keeping both feet planted deep in the ground.
Down the back. Maybe we're the sign. Set up on the other side of glass, watching every single minute slowly pass. The light is cutting through the middle of the room, lifting up the shadow, lifting up the room. Turn my mind with a slow fingertip, catching every side on your lower lip. A physical reaction, a heavy kind of shiver, floating like a leaf on a midnight river. Every single vertebra's a step I take, knowing every single little rule we break. Your hands are like a ghost, moving down the line, taking all the tension, making it all mine. Trade my mind with a slow fingertip, catching every side on your lower lip. A physical reaction, a heavy kind of shiver, floating like a leaf on a midnight river. All the way down. Yeah, don't stop. Ooh, the electricity is jumping in the air. I can feel the focus, I can feel the care. My muscles are relaxing as you find a spot, untying every single complicated knot, diving in the depths that we haven't seen, into all the spaces that live in between. Wanna feel the pressure of your palm on me, setting all the locked up energy completely free. Nervous system is a map of our desire, running through the veins like quiet fire. We're letting go of everything we thought we knew, leaving just the rhythm of me. Follow every curve, follow every bone, the most intimate secret I have ever known. The shiver hits the base and it travels to the head, dissecting every word that we ever said. Just a physical truth in a world of lies, reading all the answers in the midnight sky. We're sinking way down in a heavy kind of bliss, sealed with the memory of a physical kiss. Down the line, Tracy. Yeah.
Can you hear the signal? Tune into frequency, broadcasting in the feeling on a private wave. getting each other everything we crave. The antenna is picking up a heavy heat, finding a sanctuary on a quiet street. Catch my vibe, let the energy flow, watching how the colors start to ebb and flow. No more static, no more digital white noise, finding a center, finding a poise. The resonance is hidden in the center of each other, putting the connection to the ultimate test. We're synchronizing shadows in the middle of the night, winning a silent physical fight. Catch my vibe, let the energy flow, watching how the colors start to ebb and flow. No more static, no more digital white noise, finding our center, finding our poise. Ooh, can you feel it? Yeah, yeah. Match the frequency. I'm sending out a message that you already know, watching how the embers of the evening show, while you're looking for a reason to explain the pool. When the atmosphere is getting heavy and full, the telepathy is working on the atmosphere, making every hesitation disappear. Every vibration is a story we tell, underneath the logic, underneath the spell. The wavelength is solid, the wavelength is deep, a sacred kind of promise that we're gonna keep. We're dialing down the logic, dialing down the noise, finding a center, finding a poise. Tuning to the rhythm of the way that I breathe, knowing exactly what you want to achieve. The aura is a blanket wrapping us in tight, in the middle of the quiet night. We're navigating spaces where the light don't go, watching how the shadows of the evening grow. Just a raw vibration settling in the bone, taking every feeling that we've ever known. No more interference, no more lost control, giving every piece of a midnight soul. Tune in, tune in, tune in, catch it, yeah.
Slow the noise. Just listen to the air in the room. Mine's a static hum against the wall, waiting for the heavy ghost of a thought to fall. Why you tracing circles in the empty space, when the real thing is standing in a private place? Don't overthink the way the shadows move, just a slow drip settling in a groove. No more logic, no more heavy white, underneath the cover of a midnight sky. The clock is just a liar on the shelf. Stop fighting a war inside of yourself. Focus on the friction, focus on the heat, while the world is sleeping out on the street. Don't overthink the way the shadows move, just a slow drip settling in the groove. No more logic, no more heavy white, underneath the cover of a midnight sky. Shut it down. Yeah, let the brain rest. You're building up a fortress out of maybe and if, while the atmosphere is getting heavy and stiff. Leave the blueprints, leave the complicated plans, just a silver moonlight on your open hand. I can feel the worry melting off your skin, knowing exactly where the boundary begins. We don't need of it gets. Gravity takes over when the talking is. Watching how the logic of the evening bends. No more analysis, no more cold restraint. Just a raw emotion, just a heavy faint. Unplug the system, let the signals fade. In the middle of the beautiful mess we made. The rhythm is a river and we're floating slow, letting every heavy expectation finally go. I read the vibration under your left palm, finding all the power in the mid-calm. The future is a rumor that we don't need to hear, erasing every fraction of the lingering fear. Turn it off. Don't think. Just feel.
Slipping right out of the everyday court. The notifications piling on the screen while we're chilling in the center of a lucid dream. Cancel your plans, stay right here, making every other person disappear. No more schedules, no more way to be, setting all the locked up energy free. The city's humming loud on the other side, but we got the silence, we got the pride. While you're looking at the time on the hallway wall, when we got the fever, when we got it all. Cancel your plans, stay right here, making every other person disappear. No more schedules, no more way to be, setting all the locked up energy free. Ooh, don't go. Yeah, stay put. The word is demanded, but the door is shut. Every single string to the outside is cut. Why you trying to rush what we just began? Following a rhythm that we never planned. The boss and the deadlines can stay in the dark, igniting every shadow with a tiny spark. We're building up a temple in a private zone, building up a kingdom on a private throne. The RSVP is written in the heat, turning down the noise from the empty street. We're dialing down the logic, dialing down the noise, finding our center, finding our poise. Hey, let the messages wait, let the emails stay, chasing all the ghosts of the working day. We're stretching out the minutes, making them last, separating the present from the heavy past. Slow motion, just a quiet trip, giving the evening a heavy kind of lift. The only commitment is the rise and fall, giving me your focus, giving me it all. Don't stay here. Cancel it. Just us.
Not in a minute, not in an hour. Patience is a ghost that I can't quite see.
while the electricity is pulling at me. The urgency's a hammer in the center of the room, lifting up the weight, lifting up the mood. I need you now, let the bridge burn. There's a kind of lesson that we both gotta learn. No more preamble, no more take it slow, directing the energy where it should go. Ooh, distance is a poison that I need to drain, washing away the residue of the pain. Every second wasted is a second I lose. Got nothing to gain and nothing to refuse. I need you now, let the bridge burn. There's a kind of lesson that we both gotta learn. No more preamble, no more take it slow, directing the energy where it should go. Right now, yeah, don't wait. The hunger is a fire that we both can feel, making every other thought feel unreal. Why you staying over on the other side when there ain't a thing left for us to hide? I can feel the pulse jumping under the skin, knowing exactly where the beats begin. We're navigating spaces where the words don't reach, into all the lessons that I'm trying to teach. Everything is moving at the speed of light, claiming every second of the middle of the night. 0 to 100 in a quiet sigh, underneath the cover of the midnight sky. We're merging into layers of a deep desire, adding more fuel to an open fire. Don't rush the build-up, just let it break, seeing exactly how much we can take. The gravity is heavy, locking us in place, finding all the comfort in a private space. Every small vibration is a heavy event, figuring out where the hesitation went. We're sinking into layers of a raw desire, letting the momentum take us even higher. No more holding back, no more playing it safe, leaving every shadow in the empty space. Right here. Need you now.
Let the shadow grow, watching all the embers of the evening show. Your head is on my shoulder, heavy as a stone, a deep kind of feeling I have never known. Tracing every line along your collarbone, the most secret language that I've ever known. Just a soft touch, just a quiet trace, finding all the rhythm in a private space. Is jumping fast underneath my hand, a physical reaction that we never planned. Your skin is like a canvas, warm and real, the only thing in this world I wanna feel. Tracing every line along your collarbone, the most secret language that I've ever known. Just a soft touch, just a quiet trace, finding all the rhythm in a private space. Trace it, yeah, right there.
let it breathe. Just like, oh, let it breathe. Prison pool reflecting in the dim, tracing the shadow right along the rim. Heavy liquid dark as the regret that we haven't even started to forget. A glass of red, a slow and steady pour, while the rain is knocking at the door. Let it stain the moment, let it sink. Everything we feel but never think, swirling all the secrets in the glass, watching every lonely minute pass. You leave a mark that goes upon the lip before you take a long and heavy sip. A glass of red, a slow and steady pour, while the rain is knocking at the door. Let it stay the moment, let it sink. Everything we feel but never think. Taste tonight. Yeah. Pour another. Pour another, yeah. The oak and the cherry hitting on the breath, until there ain't a single bit of distance left. We're diving in the deep end of the vintage haze, lost inside the logic of the central maze. Why you looking for the light at the bottom of the cup, when the only way to go is finally up? I can see the fire dancing in the ruby red, dissecting every word that we ever said. Intoxication is a quiet kind of heat, turning down the noise from the empty street. We're sinking in the layers of a deeper side, adding more fuel to an open fire. The bottle's getting empty but the feeling's full, caught in the center of a heavy, steady pull. We're navigating spaces where the cloud don't go, watching how the embers of the evening glow. Just a raw vibration settling in a bone, the best kind of rhythm I have ever known. No more hesitation, no more holding back, putting every worry on a different track. Last drop. Glass of red. Slow down.
Resting on a dark wood, finally understanding where we stood. The phone is silent, face down in the dark, ignoring every bite and every bar. Leave the noise upon the nightstand, reaching out to find a heavy hand. We don't need the baggage in the bed, echoing the things we haven't said. A glass of water catching a distant light, while we're disappearing in the middle of the night. The jewelry is off, the armor's on the floor, asking for everything and wanting more. Leave the noise upon the nightstand, reaching out to find a heavy hand. We don't need the baggage in the bed, echoing the things we haven't said. Ticking slow beside the lamp, while the air is getting heavy, getting dim. We're shedding all the order of the working day, washing every bit of heavy thought away. is a ghost of the past. While we're making every single second last, the clutter of the mind is resting on the side. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. We're dialing down the logic, dialing down the noise, finding our center, finding our poise. Don't check the messages, let them stay unread. Hiding from the shadows in an unmade bed. The furniture is holding all the weight we carry, leaving us completely light and airy. We're sinking in the layers of a deep desire, adding more fuel to an open fire. Just the physical truth and the electric light, winning a silent physical fight. Just us. Nightstand, nice, yeah. Nightstand, yeah.
Yeah, let the floor drift away, yeah. Just gravity and I keep hitting the wood with a hollow rain, while the shadows start to pull out at everything. Clothes are just a memory on a rug, caught in the slow current of a heavy tug. Sinking in, letting the weight go south. No more words coming from a tired mouth, just a linen folding around the shape of us, leaving all the noise in a daily rush. Sailing fan, tracing circles in the dim, watching how the light starts to blur at the rim. Tension's just a string that we finally cut, keeping every door to the outside shut. Sinking in, letting the weight go south. Oh, no more words coming from a tired mouth, just a linen folding around the shape of us. Oh, leaving all the noise in the daily rush. Deeper now, yeah, don't fight the fall. The cushions are absorbing every restless thought, finding all the peace that we've always sought. Why you holding back when the drift is so sweet? Like the way the rain meets the empty street. We're merging with the fabric, merging with the dark, waiting on the glow of the embers burning low. Every breath is heavy, every muscle's gone slack. Ain't no reason left to ever turn it back. Surrender to the pool, let the mattress be the sea. Drowning in the quiet, just you and me. No more resistance, just a long, slow slide into the places where we used to hide. Time is just a ghost that we don't recognize, ignoring all the warnings in the midnight skies. We're anchored to the center of a private storm, keeping each other steady, keeping each other warm. Let the world outside keep on spinning on its own. This is the only rhythm that we've ever known. Sinking past the surface, diving way down deep, a sacred kind of silence that we're gonna keep way down. Sinking.
Vibration knocking in the chest, putting a connection to the ultimate test. We're sitting in the silence, feeling the pull. sensual, drinking it down till the glass is full. Anticipation dripping from the wall, waiting for the heavy hesitation to fall. A physical feeling, a raw kind of ache, seeing exactly how much we can take. The air is a solid you can cut with a blade, chilling in the center of the mess we made. The heartbeat accelerating, pushing the pace, finding a home in a completely new place. Anticipation dripping from the wall, waiting for the heavy hesitation to fall. Physical feeling, a raw kind of ache, seeing exactly how much we can take. Wait for it, yeah, any second now. We savor the bell, savor the climb, finding a connection in a silent rhyme. Why you looking for a reason to break the spell? Into the stories that we're gonna tell. The gravity is shifting, pulling us close, taking a hit of a heavy dose. Every small breath is a heavy event, figuring out where the hesitation went. The preamble is heavy, the intro is long, singing the hook of a dangerous song. We're dialing down the logic, dialing down the noise, finding our center, finding our poise. I don't rush the ending, let the build last, separating the present from the heavy past. Every small vibration is a heavy event, figuring out where the hesitation went. Recoil like a spring in the quiet dark, igniting every shadow with a tiny spark. Just a raw desire, stripped of the disguise, reading all the answers in the midnight skies. This time anticipation, yeah.
Too bright in here, let the shadows take over. Hands sliding so down the amber wall, waiting for the heavy hesitation to fall. Cutting through the cloud in the artificial light, preparing the canvas for the middle of the night. Dimmer switch, taking it down to 10, starting the story over again. Set the mood low, let the edges blur into the kind of feeling that we both prefer. The world's getting soft at the corners of the room, lifting up the weight, lifting up the mood. Golden kind of reflection on the crystal glass, watching every minute of the evening pass. Dimmer switch, taking it down to 10, starting the story over again, starting the story over again. Set the mood low, let the edges blur into the kind of feeling that we both prefer. Dark tonight, dark tonight, yeah, just a glow. Pupils expanding to take in the dark, igniting every shadow with a tiny spark. Why you need to see when the feeling's enough? Trading in the smooth for the beautiful rough. We're living in the CPO, living in the shade, chilling in the center of the mess we made. Every single movement is a silhouette dance. Taking a lead, I'm taking a chance. Visibility's a rumor that we don't believe, when there ain't a thing left for us to achieve. We're dialing down the light, they're dialing down the noise, finding our center, finding our poise. The lamp's just a hum in the corner of the heart, watching how the shadows start to climb the wall. And navigating spaces where the light don't go, watching how the embers of the evening show. Just to roll my brakes and settling in a bone, the best kind of rhythm I have ever known. No more fluorescent, no more harsh extreme, waking you up from a regular dream in the dark. You're my sweet, yeah.
No way out. Arms out tight in a heavy kind of knot, giving everything that we both got. The air is getting thin in the center of the bed, echoing the things that we haven't said. Tangled in the rhythm of a slow design, blurring out the edges of the finish line. No beginning and there ain't no end, breaking every rule that we couldn't bend. Breathing in the scent of your heavy hair, knowing that the rest of the world ain't there. We're weaving into one, a single point of heat, finding our sanctuary on a private street. Tangled in the rhythm of a slow design, blurring out the edges of the finish line. No beginning and there ain't no end, breaking every rule that we couldn't bend. Wrap it up, yeah. Stay put. I can't tell where I end and you begin, a physical reaction living in the skin. We're twisted up together like a piece of thread, hiding from the shadows in an unmade bed. Every limb is a chapter of a silent story, drinking in the raw and the midnight glory. The gravity is heavy, locking us in place, finding all the comfort in a private space. The complicated knot of a midnight embrace. Finding all the rhythm in a private space. We're letting go of logic, letting go of pride, taking all the hesitation for a ride. We're drifting on an ocean of a deep desire, adding more fuel to an open fire. The anchor is heavy, holding us down, the only door survivors in a sleeping town. I follow every motion, follow every sight, underneath the cover of the midnight sky. We're merging into layers of a quiet soul, letting the momentum take the full control. Don't let go. Entangled. Yeah.
Let the silence do the work. The
dictionaries burning in the grave. No more time for the heavy, long debate. Every sentence is a waste of the air. When I can feel the focus, feel the care. Say less, let the body find a way. We don't need the words we're supposed to say. Just a slow breath, just a quiet sigh underneath the cover of the midnight sky. Syllables are heavy, let them fall. Watching how the shadows climb the wall. Grammar's just a string that we finally cut, keeping every door to the outside. Say less, let the body find a way. We don't need the words we're supposed to say. Just a slow breath, just a quiet sigh underneath the cover of a midnight sky. Don't speak, yeah, listen to the call. The vocal cords are resting, giving us a break, seeing exactly how much we can take. Every subtle motion is a loaded text, knowing exactly what is coming next. Why you looking for a reason to explain, when we're merging like the rhythm of the rain? The quiet is a blanket wrapping us in tight, when it's silent, physical fire. This confession is the one we don't hear, making every hesitation disappear. We're writing out the chapters of a silent book, caught in the heavy gravity of a look. No more definitions, no more cold restraint, just a raw emotion, just a heavy faint. We're navigating spaces where the light don't go, watching how the embers of the evening show. Just a raw vibration, settling in the bone, and the best kind of rhythm I have ever known. Shut the heavy dictionary, close the door, always delivering, asking for more. Say less, yeah. Say less,
Not yet, brother. Anticipation is a heavy kind of heat, turning up to fever in the midnight street. You're hovering right on the edge of the zone, the most secret language I have ever known. Lately, wait, let the tension grow, directing the energy where it should go. Don't rush the ending, let the do the blast, separating the present from the heavy past. And the seconds are ticking incredibly slow, watching how the colors start to ebb and flow. A deliberate pause before the heavy crash, sifting through the smoke and physical ash. May we wait, let the tension grow, directing the energy where it should go. Don't rush the ending, like the do the blast, separating the present from the heavy past. Hold it back, yeah, just a little longer. The friction is a ghost in the middle of the room, lifting up the speed, lifting up the mood. Why you trying to finish what we just began? Following a rhythm that we never planned, building up the hunger to the absolute peak, finding all the language much that we couldn't speak. The torture is what treasure, the delay is a prize. Reading all the answers in your midnight eyes. The breaking point is beautiful, the breaking point is near. Erasing every fraction of a lingering fear. We're walking on the edge of a jagged line, waiting for the stars to finally align. Don't give it up, easy, keep the brake on tight. When in the silent, physical fight, we're sinking into layers of a deep desire, adding more fuel to an open fire. Every small vibration is a heavy defense, figuring out where the hesitation went. We're coiled like a spring in the quiet dark, igniting every shadow with a tiny spark. So make me wait, yeah. Listen, it's the only sound that matters. Hand flat against the heat of your skin, knowing exactly where the beats begin. A steady kind of thrum in the quiet room, chasing away every shadow in the gloom. Follow the pulse, let the rhythm take lead, giving the spirit everything it needs. No clock on the wall, just the 808, riding on a wave that's never too late. The tempo shifting with every single breath, until there ain't a single bit of distance left. We're synchronizing dreams in the middle of the heat, matching every motion to the steady beat. Follow the pulse, let the rhythm take lead, giving the spirit everything it needs. No clock on the wall, just the 808, riding on a wave that's never too late. Can you feel it? Yeah, right there. It's a drum in the blood, a kick in the soul, letting the momentum take the full control. Why you trying to measure what you can't define, when your heart beats tangling up with mine? Every vibration is a story we tell, underneath the logic, underneath the spell. I can hear the music in the way you move, settling deeper in the heavy groove. The cadence is a language we already know, watching how the embers of the evening show. We're building up a temple out of everything, writing out a message in the rushing blood. Don't let the rhythm break, don't let it fade, in the sanctuary that our bodies made. We're keeping time together in the dark, igniting every shadow with a tiny spark. No more static, no more white noise, just a heavy balance, just a quiet poise. I follow the percussion all the way to the end, breaking every rule that we couldn't bend, still beating. Pose, yeah, yeah.
You're playing with fire, and I'm ready to burn. A graze of the shoulder, shift of the hip, catching every sigh upon your lower lip. You're giving me fractions when I want the whole, taking a heavy and a physical toll. A midnight tease, a game of the cat. I didn't know you could play it like that. A dangerous motion, alluring a pool, drinking it down till the glass is full. You're walking the line right in front of my face, setting up the rhythm of a private space. I reach out a hand and you step to the side, nowhere to run and nowhere to hide. A midnight tease, a game of the cat. I didn't know you could play it like that. A dangerous motion. Catch you eventually. The provocation hits with a heavy impact, sealing every detail of a physical path. Why you staying just an inch out of reach into the lessons that you're trying to teach? I follow every motion, follow every sign, crossing over every single broken line. The temperature is rising and with every small move, settling deeper in the heavy groove. In the middle of the room, lifting up the weight, lifting up the mood. We're building up a temple out of every thud, writing out a message in the rushing blood. You're pulling the strings like a puppet regime, waking me up from a regular dream. Every small vibration is a heavy event, figuring out where the hesitation went. We're navigating spaces where the light don't go, watching how the embers of the evening show. Just a raw vibration setting in the bone, the best kind of rhythm I have ever known. Almost there. Tease.
Inside your quiet, heavy smile, I want to feel the weight of your hesitation disappear. We're drawing out the map of a new design, crossing over every single broken line. No more room for questions, no more room for doubt. Knowing what the evening is all about. We're closing up the gap, millimeter deep. A sacred kind of promise that we're gonna keep. Sinking to the cushions, let the body fall. We don't need a reason, we don't need it all. Just the simple truth in the middle of the room, chasing away the shadows and the gloom.
Don't break the string yet. Sparks flying off when our eyes finally meet. Turning up the fever in the midnight heat. Yeah. A wire stretches tight across the empty space. Mapping out the lines of a private place. Tension's a drug, let it sit on the tongue. While the final song hasn't yet been sung. Hold it in the air, let the pressure build, until every empty corner of the room is filled. Nobody's moving but the room is on fire. Climbing up the ladder of a deep desire. The silence is a weight that we both can feel, making every other thought feel unreal. Tension's a drug, let it sit on the tongue. While the final song hasn't yet been sung. Hold it in the air, let the pressure build, until every empty corner of the room is filled. Don't snap it. Yeah. Let it strip. Friction is a ghost in the middle of the room, lifting up the shadow, lifting up the mood. While you standing there like you're afraid to fall, when the magnetism's pulling at us all. I can feel the electric drum together, caught inside the middle of a velvet trap. Every millimeter is a heavy kind of choice, listening to the echo of a voiceless voice. The breaking point is beautiful, the breaking point is near, erasing every fraction of the lingering fear. We're walking on the edge of a jagged line, waiting for the stars to finally align. Don't rush the ending, let the build up last, separating the present from the heavy past. Every small vibration is a heavy event, figuring out where the hesitation went. We coil like a spring in the quiet dark, waiting on the signal, waiting on the spark. Just a raw desire, stripped to the disguise, reading all the answers in the midnight skies. Tension.
Yeah, yeah. is spinning while the world is round. Leave the TV on just for the show, watching how the colors start to ebb and flow. A silent movie playing in the background haze while we get lost in a sensual maze. Late night commercials for things we don't need while we plan a different kind of seat. The screen's just a window to a world that's asleep, while we gotta promise that we're gonna keep the TV on just for the show, watching how the colors start to ebb and flow. A silent movie playing in the background haze while we get lost in a sensual maze. Flickering light, yeah, static in the air. I can see the pixels in the depth of your eyes, ignoring all the static and the digital lies. Why you looking at the actors on the screen when the realest thing is what's in between? Every single frame is a flash of the past, while we're making every single second last. The blue light is washing across the road, caught in the current of a heavy tug. The broadcast is empty, the broadcast is loud, standing together in a phantom crowd. We're using the monitor as a neon sign, crossing over every single broken line. Let the news cycle run until the sun comes up, drinking all the quiet from a silver cup. We're creating in a dialogue without a word, the loudest confession that nobody heard. No more channel surfing, no more lost control, letting the momentum take to full toll. Just the physical presence in the electric light, winning a silent physical fight. Leave it on. Leave it
I'm giving up the ghost. Everything is yours now. Hey. The ownership's written in the way that I move, settling deeper in the physical groove. I'm shedding the armor, shedding the pride, letting the internal ocean turn the tide. I am yours, every pulse and every breath, till there ain't a single bit of distance left. No more boundaries, no more code divide. Nowhere to run and nowhere to hide. You sign your name with a slow fingertip, catching every sigh up on my lower lip. The territory's claimed, the borders are gone, keeping a steady vibration going on. I am yours, every pulse and every breath, till there ain't a single bit of distance left. No more boundaries, no more code divide. Nowhere to run and nowhere to hide. Take control. Yeah, I'm all in. I'm giving you the keys to the private room, clearing the shadows and chasing the gloom, while you're looking for a reason to explain the pull. When the atmosphere is getting heavy and full, the magnetism is working on the air tonight. Everything between us is feeling so right. Every vibration is a story we tell, underneath the logic, underneath the spell. Surrender is a quiet kind of victory, writing out the pages of our history. We're merged in the layers of a deep desire, adding more fuel to an open fire. I'm an open book in the middle of the night, giving up the defense and in the fight. The gravity is heavy, locking us in place. Finding all the comfort in a private space. Every small vibration is a heavy event. Figuring out where the hesitation went. We're sinking in the layers of a raw desire. Letting the momentum take us even higher. Yes, completely.
Standing right in front of me. Rain is hitting hard against the window pane. A rhythmic kind of logic that I can't explain. You're standing by the door, looking at the floor, while I'm wanting everything and asking for more. Close the gap, let the silence fall away. We don't need the words that we're supposed to say. Just slow, just a quiet lean into all the spaces that we haven't seen. The light is fading now, turning into gray, chasing all the shadows of the working day. I can feel the pull, heavy and real, focusing entirely on the way we feel. Close the gap, let the silence fall away. We don't need the words that we're supposed to say. Just a slow step, just a quiet lean into all the spaces that we haven't seen. Stay.
Yeah, don't wait.
Every single inch is a territory new. I'm looking for the map that leads me back to you. We're dancing on the edge of a different kind of truth. No more living in the silence of a you. The friction is a language that we both can speak, making every defense incredibly weak. I wanna feel the pressure of your heart on mine, blurred out the edges of the finish line. The air is getting thick, hard to catch a breath. Walking on a wire till there's nothing left. Crossing all across others in the quiet dark, leaving a permanent physical mark. We're emerging into one, a single point of light, underneath the cover of the midnight side. Every touch is a sense that I wanna read, giving my system everything I need. No more space between the where and the when, erasing all the history of the now and then. Just a raw pulse of the here and now, making up the rhythm as the night allows. So close, close together. Just
Don't run from the moment, just let it breathe.
jagged hits the floor without a sound, while the city keeps on spinning round. Shadows dancing slow across the grain of the wooden floor, washing out the strain. Try to match my pace, let the heartbeat lead. Everything we want is everything we need. No finish line in the middle of the night, just a slow drip, losing all the light. Tracing every circle that your spirit makes, knowing every single little thing it takes to shut the world out, leave it at the gate. We don't need a plan, we don't need to wait. Let 'em in that we don't need. Try to make
like that. Slow it down, stay. I can feel your pulse against my open palm. A steady kind of storm inside a heavy calm. The clock upon the wall is ticking way too fast. Trying to make this quiet feeling really last. Let the tempo drop, let the friction burn. There's a lesson here that we both gotta learn. Every breath you take is a signature, I know. Taking it easy, taking it real low. The world is moving fast, but we're standing still. Drinking in the quiet till we get our fill. The gravity is pulling, but it feels so light. Caught in the center of the middle of the night. We're navigating spaces where the words don't go. Watching how the embers of the evening glow. Just a physical echo in a private room. Taking our time, dispelling all the gloom. I don't need a reason to keep you right here. Everything is perfect, everything is clear. Just a slow vibration settling in the bone. The best kind of rhythm I have ever known. Don't rush, just breathe. Magic.
touch the blankets, let them stay on the floor while we keep on wanting and asking for more. We're weaving into one, a single point of heat, finding our sanctuary perfectly sweet. No more hospital corners, no more cold restraint, just the raw emotion, just the heavy thing. We're sinking in the layers of a deep desire, adding more fuel to an open fire. Wrinkle. Messy sheets. Yeah. Wrinkle. Messy sheet. Yeah.